to make the recipe for the vanilla.
Yeah, 聞いたかいフルフル。へえ、聞いたわ
セパル。バトラ卿とエリカ卿が結婚式ですって。
The closed room called marriage. Listen, the crazy thing is, I don't understand why people would marry people that they don't like. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not talking about like just purely attraction or whatever, but it's like this person gives you no benefits. Why are you in this marriage? Like, you don't like their personality. They're not a good business partner. They don't have good genetics for you to pass on to your children. Like, what is that? You know, like that old boomer stuff where it's like, my bitch fat wife, and it's just like, why would you? Why? Like, I mean, maybe, like, the societal pressures of yesteryear were maybe different than now, but I meet so many just, like, embittered old people that are like, I fucking hate my husband, or I hate my wife, and it's like, like, I get the same vibes as the woman that's, like, with a guy that's cheated on her, like, a dozen times, and she's like, oh, man, my boyfriend's, like, such a piece of shit, and I'm like, you do realize that makes you look pretty dumb for staying with them, right? Like, who's holding you hostage in this situation? Unless you are literally being held hostage, which, by the way, I believe that there are laws in place for stuff specifically like that. So we're not going to get into a conversation about that. If you want to see my views on abusive relationships, read my book. Because it deals with a couple of them. I think I have, like, at least 2 different scenarios in here. And then if you're real curious about it, all of the resources for people that need help are there. Like, as though there's no resources, right? So it's like, why would you get into a marriage with these people that you just fundamentally hate? Is crazy to me. I think I'd rather people think I'm a homosexual than be in a relationship I'm not happy with, which sometimes it doesn't hurt for people to think you're a homosexual, if you know what I mean. A lot of people are trauma bonded. They fall in love with people who are not good for them because they don't know any better. I mean, to those people I say get good. You know what I mean? There's never been more resources available. I mean, you can't really help what you're attracted to, but you do have to take a little bit of accountability that what you're attracted to is bad for you. You know what I mean? Great. They are just passing this guy around against his will completely. Wow. And I've been in a couple of relationships with people that I was just with because we disliked the same people. And you know what I did in those relationships? I left those people because it didn't serve me. You know what I mean? A relationship should at least some level serve you. And you have to be honest with yourself about at what level that's serving. Oh, yeah. I don't know how we always get, like, into relationship drama stuff in Umineko when I have a specific stream dedicated for this specifically. This stream just really gets y'all in the mood to talk about relationships. I have no idea why. No, that is, you know what, the moment somebody sees an in on a relationship, they will pounce. You know what I mean? I'd broken up with my boyfriend for like 2 weeks before my ex-roommate was like, hey, do you want to come hang out? And I'm like, oh, please, I beg of you, take him off my plate. He keeps calling. No, I do be yapping, straight up. Interesting. These two are incredibly powerful demons. Tyrion, please tell me you have Genji and Kumasawa in these outfits.
成し遂げられないということは愛が足りない証拠だわ。それを言われると悔しいです。
でも諦めない君の意志の強さには感服するよ。
I mean, listen, if this isn't, I know he has it, that's why I asked. That's what, there we go. The man has a skill, Kaza. I'm not going to deny him that. I still have to draw that picture of Shannon and Cannon kissing. I didn't forget. It's on my list.
見えぬから見せろというのに。こやつらはいつもこういう調子でな。退屈はせぬが、こういう時には腹立たしい。
They are the most powerful demons. A bunch of Listen. I'm not saying I don't want to be seeing that. Y'all know how I like the silver foxes. Because, guys, call me crazy, but I have a fetish for generational wealth. That I squander as a medieval peasant. Oh, you guys hear that? Jeez. Oh. That might have corrected my posture, that was so loud. Eek.
どうするフルフル。
ヒントのヒントならいいかしら。ああ、それで構わんから一つドーンと頼む。
よし。それではゼパルとフルフルから愛のヒントのヒントをプレゼント。
お願いします。答えが見えないのは
Oh, hold on one
愛が
sec.
足りないから。
I forgot to add something to the Discord. Un momento. Will only take me just a second. So you'll love this. Does it put it all the way at the bottom, though? Oh, it does put it all the way at the bottom. Well, that's fine. It's on there now. I can't believe they just told us we ain't got no bitches.
だからそういうヒントではなくて。もしも足りないのなら
満ち溢れた恋人たちを観察してはどうだろう。
These demons right now.
そうね、幸いなことにここには2組も愛し合う者たちがいる。
What if we put them in a Saw-style experiment? Wouldn't that just be pink, you guys?
僕たちの試練を観測者の立場から見てみるといいよ。
だからそういうヒントではないというに。
Guys, I can state as a fact, once your hair gets about 3 feet long, you just do not have time for other people's bullshit. That's the real reason why I had to cut my hair the other day. I had too much power.
ゼパル、フルフル、いいかな。おや、やっとお声がかかったよ。なに、
ジョージ。決闘の方法が決まったの？はい。決闘することにしました。
Nah, you gotta have a 36-inch bust down. So, unfortunately, it's imperative.
僕とシャノンの2人が戦います。
Do you braid it?
それは意外だね。1対1の決闘ならてっきり。
ジョージとジェシカが戦うものとばかり思っていたわ。
2人がどうしても自分たちで決着したいって聞かねえんだ。
僕も男として見守ることしかできないことが悔しい。しかしシャノンの決意は揺るがない。だから僕らはそれを尊重して信じるしかない。
Interesting.
僕を信じてくれてありがとうございます。もし直接戦わなければならない日があったならそうするべきだと
Nice.
ずっと思ってきたことなんです。
You ever do space buns?
それが今日なのだと
Like, have you ever
私た
just
ちは
for
理解
fun?
しました。もちろん避けることのできた日かもしれません。
しかしその日は訪れました。だから
I saw a guy that was going to a wedding
そうだな。
and they suggested that he do like a nice like a black style French roll and that shit ate. I thought that looked so good.
だからもう僕から何も言うことはない。そしてたとえシャノンが戦う決闘であっても僕たちの力は一つだ。だからこれは共闘なんだ。
はい、そうです。私たちを代表するだけなんです。
愛する者たちの決めたことなら。
That is my same problem with space buns.
さて、君たちの決闘だけれど、どうやって決着を
I
つける
try and
つ
do
も
like
りだい？
I try and do like the gato bun on the back of my head and it just so lackluster. At all times I am jealous of Asians' thick hair.
どちらかが死んで終わる方法なら何でも結構です。
もし許されるなら苦しむことなく安らかに、そして死に至る以外の無用の傷つけ合いを避けられるものを望みます。ゼパル、私たちはこの高潔なる決闘の正しい立ち会い人になるべきだわ。
By the way, impossible right now for this to actually be happening because Shannon and Cannon are locked in completely separate rooms. Although I suspect whichever one dies will quickly disappear from that room. Hey, Kaza, I thought that we could trust the detective, and this detective seems to be fucking lying to us this entire episode. So, am I, like, mistaken? Am I mistaken that Erica is the detective? Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Flintlocks. Old school pirates. Oh, who's the detective in this game? Is it us? Because magic bullets. Ooh. So I learned the other day that there are actually I learned the other day that there actually used to be wax bullets that you could use in duels to not actually murder your homie. And it was like a fun little jape that people did. Now, I am not saying that you should test that out because that sounds scary, and I definitely, like, if anything could go wrong, it would go wrong, right? But I think it'd be kind of silly to, like, set up a duel and be like, aha! You rapscallion, and then you, like, shoot your buddy with candle wax, and he's like, ha 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 ha! I think that might burn, though. I feel like candle wax is still pretty hot when it comes out, but we do paintball now. Oh. Completely forgetting about paintball. Of course I'd rather have a metal BB shoot me than a piece of soft wax. What am I talking about? Or a plastic BB?
二人が
Blanks also exist,
共に
yeah.
弾を外した時は
本来なら引き分け。でも僕たちの試練はそれを許さない。
Again, one of the things I'm absolutely commissioning for like the future office space is one of these Umineko guns to just hang in the back like Chekhov's gun style.
死ぬまでそれを繰り返す。
僕は
I feel like it has to be one of Kinzo's whack-ass sawed-off guns, but...
よかったね。これで私たちはようやく。
Oh yeah, absolutely, point blank. Yeah, point blank, still very, very dangerous in a lot of those situations.
後ろ宮ジョージ、君をシャノン、いや、サヨの立ち会い人と認めるよ。
Okay.
了解だ。
後ろ宮ジェシカ、あなたをカノン、いいえ、ヨシアの立ち会い人と認めるわ。
Oh. She didn't even know his real name, you guys. I'm pretty sure that we didn't learn that yet.
この決闘を必ず決着させるまで責任を持つ。
See, now I'm confused because if he truly does have a different name, like, what if that's just the full name? You know what I mean? Like, one of that's the first, one of that is the main name, and one of that's the family name or something, but... Oh, he did say it earlier in the episode. I feel like I would have remembered that, but I guess I didn't.
古風な奴らよ。わらわも1000年の中で何度かピストルの決闘を見てきたが、このような決闘は初めて見る。悪魔が立ち会い人をするから。違う。
His government name, no, absolutely.
恋の決闘とは、一人をめぐって二人の恋する者が戦う。
Guys, y'all know I'm not a big fan of government names. I feel like you should get to pick your name. Like, once you hit adulthood, you should be able to call yourself whatever you want.
二人と戦おうとしている。これはとても珍妙だ。それはきっと魔法の奇跡が欲しいからです。私たちは
Like, no one should have to be a Kyle into adulthood unless they're legally required to be.
宇宙を作るための最小人数は何人か知っておるか。
Oh, a couple mil?
知りません。
問題がなければ決闘者たちは2人で背中を向けて立ち、決められた歩数を歩いて距離を開いてもらう。
それから合図と同時に決闘開始よ。ゼパル、その歩数は何歩がいいかしら。
そうだね。ではこの決闘の因縁となる数字をそれにしようじゃないか。
因縁となる数字？
3.
それはいくつなの？
3 steps.
僕たちがよく知る数字さ。そしてこ
Oh,
のゲーム、
13.
物語が始まった時から何度も何度も繰り返されているあの数字さ。それは19。
19? Oh, sure.
面白い数字です。
気に入ったよ。すべてと決別するにはいい数字だ。
I want Cannon to win, but I feel like it's gonna be Shannon. No, not even more Rosa stickers. Can I get a PNG of those pistols? Would be pretty sick. No rush, but just in general.
早打ちが有利とは限らない場合だ。
I'll just put a placeholder sticker for now.
先に打って外してしまったら、多分それで決着してしまう。
それを当てれば、かすり傷一つ負わずに勝てる。
Yeah, 19, like the time between the tragedies. I remember.
それでは決闘者たち、背中を合わせて立ちなさい。
placeholder here.
今までありがとう。君という弟に出会えて楽しかった。
僕であらせてくれてありがとう。灰色の世界に彩りを見せてくれてありがとう。
Give me the correct end.
私たちは生まれたんだろうね。
生まれた時すぐに死ねればよかったんだ。
それはお父さんの罪だね。
そうさ。だからあいつも死ね。
Shoot out.
みんな死ね。
みんな死ぬよ。
Rose
もうすぐね。
Garden
そしてすぐにみんな蘇って会えるよ。
over
もう私たちはカゴの中の小鳥じゃない。
僕たちはようやくカゴを出てそれぞれの世界へ羽ばたけるんだ。
君ともっと早く
Listen, there's no way I missed it, okay? They were talking about their father, right? So maybe they're not the same person, but they're twins. But like, I really want them to be the same person. That makes it way funnier to me that George is obsessed with this femboy, and everybody's like, no, George, like, you can't marry this femboy. Why were we born? It would be better if we had died. That's father's sin. Yeah, so he can just die. Let them all die. Which leads me to believe he's still alive. Okay. So that's not lost on me. Everyone will die. It'll happen very soon. Right after, everyone will revive and we'll be able to see them again. We aren't birds in a cage anymore. We will finally leave our cage and fly off to separate worlds. I should have had a duel like with these. I should have had a duel like this with you long ago. Okay. I promise you I didn't miss any of that.
今日だね。
1986年10月5日運命の日。
私たちのどちらかが死ぬ。
They too have a prophecy.
あるいは同時に打ち合って二人とも死ぬよ。
あ、それもありか。それでも全然ありだね。
そうさ。それであっても必ず僕らの恋は成就されるのだから。
The reason for the 19 steps.
あったのかな。
The age of the true territory of this world. The number of years it took to reach this unavoidable day. The number of years needed to create this tale. When the illusion of the 19th person was seen on the island, on which only 18 people were supposed to. Unfortunately, that doesn't illuminate anything for me. I wish it did.
あったさ。姉さんも言ってるよ。僕たちはいずれにせよもっと早くに決闘するべきだった。
そうだね。私にとって君は？
僕にとって姉さんは。
Oh, right. I see.
邪魔なのだから。
Because Battler's actually a year older than everybody says he is. I'll put that in green. That wasn't Theory's cage, was it not?
どうしているのでしょ
I could have sworn you gave me the, Oh, that must be in the document. One sec. I was gonna say, I don't have it in my little... Yeah, it's in the... Village document. Cool ass knives. There it is. When all was thought to be lost, a miracle occurred. As if by magic, my body and mind somehow endured, which means that baby didn't die. Yeah, if this wasn't ginormous, I would save this. Oh wait, I can. Did that save? Alright, a fallen angel thrown to the wind, the first crack in a child born of sin. I was molded under perseverance and strife, my balance on the edge of a knife. When all was thought to be lost, a miracle had occurred. As if by magic, my body and mind somehow endured. However, though I kept it to myself, something must have been wrong. I was endlessly tormented until one day, I was taught the witch's song. Read the red truths under Battler's Sin. Where's Battler's Sin? Battler's Sin, okay. 6 years ago, for Battler, no person called Beatrice existed. The sin I am now demanding that you remember is not between Oshiramiya Battler and Beatrice. Oshiramiya Battler has a sin. Because of his sin, people die. Due to his sin, many people on this island die. No one escapes, all die. Oshiramiya has a sin. Due to his sin, many people die. The sin Beatrice demands he remember it. That's just the same thing. Battler is 18. Is it that one? So it couldn't be him. Because that's in red. So it's someone that maybe looks like him that is portraying him. I think it hinted at something like that earlier, but that was back, I think, when we thought Kraus was the murderer.
あいつらのことはよーく知ってるわ。素直に力を貸してくれる連中じゃないのはあんたもよーく知ってるでしょうが。
ですが、しかしだからこそ奇跡にも通ずる力を与えられるのです。
とにかくバトラ君の心を密室から助け出せればなんとかなるのです。ガープは密室が大好物なんでしょ。何か妙案は思いつかないのですか？
Oh, interesting.
ひどい密室よ。バトラとエリカの2人で 赤き真実だらけのガッチガチ。内部からの単独脱出は不可能だと断言できるわ。
やはり誰かが入れ替わりで内側に入りチェーンを締めるほかありませんな。
その誰かが現れてくれればバトラーを助けるのは容易よ。11人もいるんでしょ。その11人はゲストハウスの2階にそれぞれ封じられています。なんとかそこを抜けられれば。
なるほど。バトラ様の密室を解くのとゲストハウス2階の2つのどちらかの密室を解くのは同じことというわけですな。
1, 2, 3, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It must be Erica. Surely. Surely she must be the Manor Lord. Surely.